All right, welcome back. Today we're doing another TCAP video. They're doing. Oh, jeez, please hope. I hope I don't mess up this pronunciation here. It's Abhilash Bhaskaran, or at least that's what Google Translate said. So yeah, this guy was kind of famous for one of the quotes we're gonna get to later, but let's get right into it.
Gonna be our 1:30. Wow. I mean, he'd be way early if that's him.
One thing that's
I would love to tell you what kind of car that is, but I can't tell you with this 180p footage I am seeing.
disturbing about our investigations is that so many who
I see this tractor here. I think it's a Craftsman or a Poland Pro. Pretty decent machine.
show up look like nice guys, men you'd never suspect of possibly attempting to molest a child.
Now I'm getting a better look at that. I think that maybe a Hyundai Sonata or something like that. I'm not sure because that grill looks like a Hyundai. Like I think a Sonata because they have that like weird short one, and the Hyundai symbol is right here. But yeah, like look at all this shit just sprawled out on the road here. You know, you got the tractor over here, some random trailer or tractor tire here, 5-gallon bucket. What is that? Is that like a trumpet or something? It's a bit long for that, but random thing of sand just so they don't pull up there or something. It's like, why? Why do you have all this shit just lying around in like your road?
Just like this man.
Open the front door, Amanda. Let's make sure he sees that you're there.
He's 34-year-old Abhilash Bhaskaran, a director.
Yeah, I think that's what Abhilash Bhaskaran. That's what I thought it was. Also, just look at it. Look at all the trash. Just some random garden hose and random trash here. Like, why?
Of software development for a large computer company. He thinks he's here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Hey! Come on in. Just fine, how are you? Come on. I'm just finishing up some laundry.
Take it back.
I made you some sweet tea if you want to pour a glass.
His screen name is Raj21US21, while chatting online with a decoy pretending to be 13.
Raj21? Okay. I don't really know how that relates to him, but maybe someone in the comments can tell me how that relates, or just maybe he doesn't. Also, just, hun. Ooh.
He asks, "Hon, would you like to take me in your mouth?"
Ooh.
The girl says, "I'm not sure how." So Raj21US21 says, "We will learn as we go along."
Wow,
But just as they're
sex education from this man. Ugh.
about to sign off, he tells the decoy what he's doing is wrong, that he has to be cautious.
Cautious? Why?
You know, sex with minor is called rape.
You don't want to have
Indeed, sex with minor is called rape. Indeed.
sex with me?
So I just want to make sure everything is okay. I don't want to see a cop waiting to see me there.
He seems relieved. when
Who's
he
that filthy lab? That was gross. Listen to that.
Hey, I don't want to see a cop waiting to see me there.
Ooh. I don't know why I didn't like that.
He seems relieved when he sees our decoy and not a police officer.
Sit down, make yourself at home.
Sure, thank you.
I'm just getting these out so
You can see he looked so happy there for a second. It was like, oh yeah, this is gonna go great.
don't get wrinkled.
All right.
So you've got a big afternoon planned, huh? Why don't you have a seat right?
Oh, there's the face of, oh shit, what happened? Hey, what happened? It was going so good. Nice blonde, looking real young, yeah, coming in. Ooh, Chris Hansen walks right in.
Right there, please.
Damn.
What's going on?
Nothing much. I thought I'll just make a friend and that's it.
Told just to make a friend.
Yeah.
And who is the friend you were here to see?
Amy.
Amy.
Bro, how do you forget a person you're coming to meet? You've been talking to them for a decent while. How do you forget their name? Like, come on. If you're gonna be filthy like that, at least, remember their name.
Right.
And how old is Amy?
She said she was 13.
13.
Yeah.
Oh.
And how old are you?
34.
34.
Hold up. That seemed like a lie. I mean, I don't know why, but, look.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
34.
Why do you have to look? Why do you have to think? Like, did you forget? Did you forget how old you were? You're not like, in your 80s where you stop counting at 65. Like, dude, you don't you don't have to think about that.
34. And why did you think it was okay at the age of 34 to come visit a 13-year-old girl home alone?
I said, I mean, it is for sex, I am not coming.
Oh, there it is. For sex, I am not coming. Now, obviously, this is because it's, may not be perfectly perfect English, but it's still a very funny way of putting it, I mean, you got the basis for the sentence there. It's all there. You just gotta tweak it a little bit. You almost had it.
For sex, you are
Almost. That also, that was the very famous line. Well, as famous as obscure TCAP gets, but
not coming.
Yeah, so I'll just make a good friend. I'm educated, I have an MBA.
You have an MBA.
Yeah. I'm married and, the marriage is not going well, so...
I'm sorry, you're married.
Do you have trouble understanding him? Yes, he said he was married and also did MBA. What does that stand for? Master, Bachelor, Associates? I feel like I should know that, but anyone in the comments want to inform me of what that is? I would appreciate it.
Yeah, yes, I am.
And the marriage is not going well.
Yeah, so I, just one different.
Why did Chris have to clarify everything he said there? Yes, he had stated these things. His accent, he may have an accent, but it's not that bad, Chris. Like, I can understand him, you can understand him. No need to make him repeat his sentences like that.
To talk to, kind of.
But explain to me how difficulty in your marriage led you to this house where you believed a 13-year-old girl was home alone.
No, he said she's good in studies and...
Good in studies.
And I thought it was like a mature friend. I mean, okay.
A mature friend.
Yeah.
Where were you when you were having this?
Yes, the old mature 13-year-old friend they said they were good in their studies. So why do you need to be there if they're good in their studies? No need for you to be there. Go away.
Chat with this 13-year-old girl, Amy. Were you at
I was in office.
You were in your office?
Yeah.
Now, does your boss know that you...
You douchebag. You're supposed to be in there doing work, and you're in there chatting up a 13-year-old. Come on. You're getting paid. And you're using your boss's pay to just talk up a 13-year-old. That looks bad for your company as well. They probably had to confiscate those computers at your company and look at those. That looks real bad for that company. You're screwing over yourself and them. You got the old double whammy there.
Are online chatting with 13-year-old girls?
I'm sure they don't.
So what would his
I'm
bosses
sure they
think
don't.
if they read a
I'd be more concerned if they did. If they did know and continued letting you do it, I'd be very much more concerned.
transcript of his pornographic online chat?
You ask if she masturbates.
Right.
You say, I feel like kissing you now.
Right. Oh, I thought you said you were coming over because she was good in her studies. You were not coming for sex. Oh, what happened to that whole alibi there?
And suck on your blank and feel the tummy.
Right. That is the first day. Then I, slept on that and realized it is not a good thing. I mean, it's not something which I should do.
Well, why even come over here?
No, it's, just like working for 1 year. I thought I'll just take a day off and.
So you took a day off to come over here?
Yeah.
Man went to his boss and said, "Man, I am not feeling too good. Just to come over to a 13-year-old's house."
So you told them you had something else to do?
Who?
The people at your office?
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
I love you so much, hon. You talk about being cautious.
Hun. It's just that's just like a ooh term for anyone who's not like your spouse. Like if you're calling like anyone besides your girlfriend hun, that's like ooh. I don't know how I feel about that one, especially to a 13-year-old that you don't know. Ugh.
She says, why? You say, sex with a minor is called rape.
Right. I understand.
So you know.
Well, that's kind of you saying that also is very bad for your lawyer, or if you you've probably gotten a state appointed lawyer. I mean, sure, your company may have something, but I don't know if your companies' lawyers would want to help you after you were doing that whole thing on their computers. Not very not very good for you. They don't want to really help you out in that situation. They might be on the prosecutors. They might be going against you. They don't want to be associated with you.
Know the law.
Yeah, I understand the law.
Well, Avi, there's a couple things you need to know.
Man, it goes, all right, Abby. I mean, I guess that would work, but like phonetically, that would be a little bit strange. It would kind of be like, well, I guess the H is silent, but just shortens it to Abby.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on adults who meet teens online.
Nothing else to say.
Okay.
Since he's never seen one of our
Nothing else to
reports,
say.
he doesn't know that law enforcement is waiting outside to arrest him.
Get on the ground! On the ground now! Get down!
When he's taken
Yeah, that's fair. Just right down on the ground. See, he's smart. He goes down on the ground real fast. Just like that, as Chris would say. Some of the other guys, they don't get on the ground. They just get tackled. This guy, at least he's that smart to, get on the ground.
in for questioning, he asks to speak to a lawyer.
I mean, I'm a foreign national. Can I get an attorney or something?
Already.
Again, I don't want to call him smart because 13-year-old. That's obviously doesn't make you smart. But yeah, immediately lawyers up. I mean, he's a little bit screwed considering he says he knew what he was doing was wrong and it was considered rape. Like on footage. But he doesn't talk to the police, which is not what you're supposed to do, but the smart thing to do, because whatever you say they can use against you. So that's why you consult your attorney first.
What?
It doesn't really help you to talk to them like at all. Like they'll say like, oh, it'll help you out. We can get your side of the story, as they said in I think it was in the Cologne place. They were like, oh yeah, we can get two sides of the story. We only have one side right now. We want your side. We can help you out. No, they don't. All they do is they hope they get something out of you, and then they take that and they pin it right to your case and they say, oop, we got extra charges. like for Joshua Cologne, they said, so you did that to a 15-year-old boy. Oh, add that to the charges. It's like, oh.
What happens next, sir?
Now you go to jail.
Oh, of course. What happens next, sir? Now you go to jail. Oh.
Once at the jailhouse, he's
All right. Well, that's pretty much it. It's just them showing what his the whole process of booking and all that stuff, and then saying what he got. And Chris Hansen talks about it for a second. So I'm gonna end it right there. Today's gonna be a bit of a shorter one. I didn't feel like it's a bit late where I am, so I didn't want to make like another 40-minute one. I think this is probably gonna be like 15 minutes, maybe 10. But yeah, so that's gonna be about it for this one. For Abhilash Bhaskaran. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it for this episode. Just tell me who you want to see next. All right, bye.